The Walt Disney Corporation is working on a Grimace feature film. They're not, but they're working on a Grimace feature film, the Walt Disney Corporation. The Walt Disney Corporation. They're working on a Grimace movie. They're not actually doing this. The Walt Disney Corporation, they're working on a Grimace franchise movie. I'm thinking of applying to write the Grimace film. I think I'm the right person for the job. It would start with Grimace. Grimace is not my usual setup. Grimace would look towards the camera. He'd be on a grassy hill, and the wind would be blowing, and he'd look towards the camera and he'd say, "McDonald's is a criminal empire built on suffering and exploitation." And then he'd take a drag on a cigarette and say, "And I'm gonna kill a sitting U.S. senator." The Walt Disney Corporation's working on a Grimace movie. I'm gonna be the director and the writer. The Walt Disney Corporation. The Walt Disney Corporation and McDonald's, they've teamed up together. They're one company now. Mick Disney. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing Grimace's Birthday on the Game Boy Color. This one was sent in by Brad. Thank you, Brad. I don't generally play new games here in the Video Game Valley, but given that this is on the Game Boy Color and was sent in to me, given that someone sent me this on a physical cartridge, a physical actual copy of Grimace's Birthday and the Game Boy Color, we're playing it. We're playing it, so thank you, Brad, for, once again, sending in an actual cartridge. Toma Alexi, thank you for the $5. I watched No One Will Save You today. It has aliens with long fingers that touch your face, and they dance. 6 out of 10. I'm glad that it has a realistic depiction of aliens. The realistic depiction of the alien menace. I was thinking of sending you this, Jason, but I knew you had issues with new third-party carts. Yeah, for most systems, there's voltage regulation stuff, unless the cartridge is made in a certain way. I don't think Game Boy and Game Boy Color stuff has that particular problem, but I'm not 100%. It's been a long time since I've thought about this. Grimace's Birthday. Grimace. The Birthday of Grimace. It might be Game Boy Advance that doesn't have that problem. I actually don't know. Game Boy and Game Boy Color do have that issue. Game Boy Advance does not. Alright. So, cross my fingers. Hope this works. I hope it doesn't fry my system in some way. Because it's already in there. I'm not actually sure which one I should push here. First of all, I don't have a Z button. I don't have a Z button. Which one do you think it is? Like, which one should I be pressing? Because none of these match what I'm doing here. Why is the picture on the left an iPhone? So this is a Game Boy Color game that was released as a promotional thing for the Grimace milkshake, because most people don't have a Game Boy Color still. The way that they released this was largely through an online emulator where you would go to a website and you'd play the game in a browser emulator. So you're pressing a thing here to say whether you're playing on a phone or a desktop computer. I'm not. I'm playing it on a Game Boy. Press A. It'll use Game Boy Color controller. Z will look for a PC keyboard. Alright, A. This sounds great. How's the volume level? I can't tell if this is too loud or not. Sounds good. I feel like this music is missing a track. Yeah, it doesn't seem to sound right. I can't imagine this is really how they wanted it to sound. But who knows? Normal mode, auto grind on. Hard mode, auto grind off. I'll stick with normal mode. It's Grimace's birthday, and he's throwing the party of the year at McDonald's. Oh boy. The party of the year at McDonald's. Grimace is having a birthday. You won't believe what's happening. You won't believe this, but at McDonald's, there's a party of the year happening. The McDonald's Corporation, once again, a criminal empire built on exploitation and crime. Suffering, crime, exploitation, criminal empire, terrible company. But Grimace, it's his birthday, and he's basically a big old baby. Just loaded up the browser version to check this is 100% what the music is supposed to sound like. Great. Alright, good to know, thank you. So, there's no sort of technical issues happening here. This is all artistic choices. It's Grimace's birthday. He's throwing the party of the year at McDonald's. Grimace. You might know Grimace. He was killed by Ronald McDonald. Very, very famously. He did have that commercial. I've seen many Grimace commercials. I've sought them out myself. I've sought out the Grimace commercials. There's many of them. He's in a baby carriage in one of them. He's in a baby carriage rolling out of control. He appears to have survived. It looks like a bunch of people are getting electrocuted in there. Look at the bodies frying. Things are buck wild at McDonald's today. They're all very weird. They are all extremely weird, yes. It's Grimace's birthday. He's throwing the party of the year at McDonald's. On Grimace's birthday. Party of the year. Wasn't the Grimace a villain initially? Yes, the evil Grimace. That's why his name is Grimace. It's a great name. It makes sense why his name is that, given his villain origins, but it's a good name. It's such a good name. Grimace. I think he's the best McDonald's character. It's Grimace's birthday. Throwing the party of the year at McDonald's. Party of the year at the McDonald's Corporation. That's it. That's the whole story of the game. It's Grimace's birthday. But he needs to round up Birdie. plus Hamburglar. And the McNugget Buddies. Wow. Birdie, Hamburglar, and the McNugget Buddies. You think they're ever gonna do like a... they did like a sexy Hamburglar. Remember that? You think there's any other McDonald's character that they're gonna make sexy at any point? A lot of them are children. So I imagine none of the children. Like, they might try to do like an all grown up situation and try to make one of them sexy, but they are mostly kids, so probably not. Mayor McCheese, maybe. That's a mayor. Mayor McCheese. They made Colonel Sanders sexy. Yeah, at some point, fast food mascots get sexy. It's just a marketing thing. It happens sometimes. Hamburglar. And by Hamburglar becoming sexy, I mean they made him like a dad, but it was like a well put together dad. Let me see if I can find the Hamburglar. I found him. Yeah, this is a Hamburglar. This is what they did with the Hamburglar at some point. This is him. Shh. Don't tell anyone about the special treat I'm getting you. This hamburger. Shh. Look at that hamburger tie. So yeah, they did this to the Hamburglar. I'm sure they had a sexy Ronald McDonald at some point. They had like they've had various Ronald McDonald women at various points. I don't remember if like it was supposed to be a gender swapped Ronald McDonald or if she was like some sort of niece. I don't remember what the Ronald McDonald situation was. Ronald McDonald. Sexy Ronald. But yeah, I hope they do a sexy Mayor McCheese at some point. I hope that happens. Needs to round up Birdie, Hamburglar, and the McNugget Buddies before it's time to blow his candles out. Oh, jeez. Don't do it. Don't do it, Grimace. The only problem is... Oh, son of a gun. I can't believe there's a problem. I thought it was going to be all fun and games on Grimace's birthday. But there's a problem, baby. There's a problem. They're nowhere to be found. They're missing. Birdie, the McNugget Buddies, the other one, I forget, Hamburglar. They're nowhere to be found. Huh! Where is everybody? Shaking my head. I don't think Grimace would say SMH. I just don't think he would say it. I think either Grimace the baby would not say this, or Grimace the toe-loving adult. Neither of them would say SMH. I think this is a misstep in the writing here. You know, not every character has to use this internet speak stuff. You don't gotta do it. You don't have to. Grimace does not have to text out loud. He doesn't have to do it. Find Grimace's friends in time to blow out the candles. Alright. Interesting that one of Grimace's friends is a known criminal. Grimace. Hanging out with a criminal element. How could... I can't believe this. Grimace. What else is Grimace hiding? I know he's not hiding this. He's openly friends with a criminal. But if he's open about that, imagine what he's hiding. Imagine what Grimace is hiding. The McNugget Buddies appear to be... I didn't realize they were actually McNuggets. I realized the McNugget buddies were McNuggets. Is someone gonna eat them? Does people have the McNugget buddies ever gotten eaten canonically? Like, has there been a McDonald's commercial in which the McNugget buddies got eaten? I just like the Hamburglar's not a hamburger. Mayor McCheese is a cheeseburger, but I guess Birdie is like one of the birds they make the nuggets out of. All right, so imagine Birdie. When Birdie gets killed, she turns into McNugget buddies. If you stab Birdie, Birdie will split off into various McNugget buddies. And in that way, lives on. There's a lot to think about here. Find Grimace's friends in time to blow out the candles. And be sure to collect enough of his special birthday shakes for all the party guests. Oh, I will. I'll get so many of those shakes. How were they? I never had one. I was not about to eat a shake filled with various Grimace fluids, but apparently it was a big hit. How were how were they? How are the Grimace shakes? All right. It's all right. The Grimace shakes were all right. They don't still sell them, right? It was a special promotion thing. I peaked when I got invited to my friend's McDonald's birthday party and been chasing that high since. Great quote here. This is, I don't feel my soul draining away when I read this. I don't feel bits of my eternal being draining away into the great abyss when I read this. Oh, I love reading things like this. It's so fun. It's so fun to read the vaguely hip corporate speak. You know, you take things that people say in good faith online as part of the global community, and you take those things and you twist them just a little bit. You twist them just slightly to be an advertisement for your corporation. You take the goodwill of mankind and squeeze it just a little to get just a little bit of extra money out of it. You don't need to do this. This is already an advertisement. This whole thing's already an ad. But what if you squeeze just a little bit more out of it? What if you squeeze just a little bit more of the soul out of the world? What if you took the world and you took just a little bit more of its soul? What if Gaia was running around and you grabbed a straw from your Grimace shake and you're done with the Grimace shake, you're all done with it, and you jabbed the straw into the very skin of Gaia. You jab the straw right through with unbelievable force, right into the body of Gaia, and you start drinking the essence of the world itself. The world god, you start drinking up. Anyway, let's play this game. Hey Grimace, pretty sure I just saw the Hamburglar make a run for it with a bunch of burgers. Oh no! The Hamburglar. The Hamburglar has made a run for it. We knew this would happen. This is what he does all the time. We're well aware of his hamburgling. And yet Grimace. Grimace continues to be complicit in these terrible crimes. Is this Grimace's daughter? Is this Grimace's daughter? Good question. Who is this? Who is this person? I don't know. Is this Grimace's child in some way? It's possible. Grimace is a little baby, but Grimace is 50-something years old. Grimace is a 50-something-year-old baby. It's not impossible Grimace has spawned someone. Grimace groupie. It could be a Grimace groupie. Could be just a big Grimace fan. Could be just A random customer of the McDonald's Corporation. Could be someone who works at McDonald's. We don't know who this is. It really could be anyone. There's no clues here outside of... this person appears to have a shirt. The shirt says toys. I don't know if you can tell, but the shirt does say toy. Let me zoom in real quick. We're zooming in. It says toys. I don't think the stuff up top is additional letters. I think it's some sort of design. And it says toys. Toys. We know about this person. They have a purple hair and a shirt that says toys. You might want to check it out and grab some purple shakes for everyone on the way. Gotta grab that product. Gotta grab that product. Oh boy. I'll try my best. Do it, Grimace. You must get so many of your own shakes on your way. You must get your shakes, baby. Get those shakes, Grimace. Get those shakes. Before they melt, get those shakes, Grimace. Here we are. Level 1-1. We have 120 seconds total to get these shakes. I got one shake. Oh no! The fries kill me. Grimace is dead. Grimace has died, unfortunately. Grimace has died. I hate to be the one to tell everyone. I hate to be the person who has to inform the world that Grimace has been killed again. I warned him. I warned him not to get back involved with the McDonald's Corporation. It was bad news. But he needed that money. He needed that money, and he got back involved, and, well, he's dead. In some sort of sewer, it seems. This is the final resting place of Grimace. Mickey D. James, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Jason, do you remember Uncle O'Grimacy? The character was quietly discontinued after it was discovered the actor had ties to the IRA. Cowards. Absolute cowards. Yes, I do remember Uncle O'Grimacy. Went missing. I suspect Ronald McDonald. I suspect Ronald McDonald. Poor Uncle O'Grimacy. Time's up. Alright, let's retry from the last checkpoint. We'll try not to die this time. I want the shake. I don't want the fries, for some reason. Grimace simply cannot handle the fries. Nice. Oh! Well, Grimace is dead again. Grimace has unfortunately died once more. Grimace is dead. I hate to be the one who has to inform you and the world of this, but Grimace, he has died once again. Grimace has died. Grimace has fallen. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to think about all the good times we had with Grimace. I remember when Grimace was in a baby carriage rolling around. I think Ronald was after him. I don't remember exactly what was going on. Grimace was in a baby carriage. He was rolling down a sidewalk. I don't really recall what happened. Things were going poorly for him, for Grimace. I think everything worked out in the commercial, although behind the scenes I've heard there was a terrible injury. That luckily Grimace survived, but what a terrible ordeal for poor Grimace. He's with Uncle O'Grimacy in heaven now. Yeah, he's with Uncle O'Grimacy. Uncle O'Grimacy and Grimace back in heaven together. Grimace has been to and fro heaven over and over again. Grimace has been back and forth. Yeah, let's try from the checkpoint. Here we go. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. We're trying to we're trying to survive this kick up. Okay. Kickflip. We're trying to survive this terrible ordeal that Grimace is has to do. He's got to do this because he can't find his friends. I'm sure you've all been in a similar situation. Oh no, oh no. Where all of your friends are missing. And you have to go and collect various products that the McDonald's Corporation sells. If you want to find them. If you want any chance of seeing your friends again. We've all been in this situation. Goal! We got all 9 shakes. Can you believe it? We got all 9 of the shakes. Good job, Grimace. I'm so proud of Grimace. Grimace has done such a good job collecting all of these shakes. Look at how happy he is. What are the bits of Grimace we know about? We know about Grimace's big purple blob body. We know about his tongue. We can see the tongue there. There is a slit, which I assume is a mouth. And inside that, there's a tongue. So Grimace is a blob body with a tongue. He's got 2 eyeballs, 2 eyelids, and 2 eyebrows. There do not appear to be any other bits of Grimace. Everything else is just blob. I don't think there's any other parts of Grimace. It's just all the rest of it is blob. Just thinking to myself, trying to get a really good grip on the body. Oh no. Poisonous gas. Oh, how terrifying. Trying to understand the ins and outs of Grimace's body makeup. I really want to know all about Grimace and his body. I need to know about Grimace's body. Can I go down? No. This level's like a maze. How am I gonna find all the ding-dang shakes here? Shakes could be anywhere. There we go. Now we're talking, Grimace. Oh, we're just back to the beginning. Terrible. Awful. Oh, the gas almost got you, Grimace. We got like 30 seconds left. I think we're gonna get all the stuff here. I think I'm just missing too many. I think it's just too big an area. I think we probably missed some. Oh my god, we don't get any more time. This is terrible. Terrible news for Grimace fans. There's a shake. Hey, there's a shake. Well, sorry, Grimace. Let's retry from the last checkpoint. Oh, we get to start here. That's okay. That's not too bad, Grimace. Maybe there's hope yet. There's always hope, Grimace. Except when it becomes hopeless. Remember that. Oh, Grimace. You gotta fight, Grimace. You gotta fight! Dang, come on. I wanna see, I bet there's more Grimace shake still lying about. Yeah, there's one. There's a ding-dang, son of a gun shake. You got it, Grimace. Good job. We've got 48 seconds left. Son of a gun. There you go, Grimace. Alright, let's get to the exit. Oh, we definitely didn't get 10 of these. We got exactly half of the shakes. This is a terrible showing. Awful showing. Where have you been, Hamburglar? Rabble, rabble. Oh, I can't with you. Oh. I like it when the corporate mascot it says something that people would say online pretty regularly many years ago. I like it. I like it when the mascot says these things. Grimace can't with the Hamburglar. He just can't. When was this game made? This year. This is a recent game. This is a recent game. It just happens to be on the Game Boy Color for some reason. This is a game from this year. Come on. Let's get these boigers back and find Birdie. Let's get these burgers back and find Birdie. Let's get these burgers back and find Birdie. Boydie, boydie. Alright, let's get these burgers back and find Birdie. If you gotta have a birthday party at McDonald's, you're hot now. If you got to have a birthday party at McDonald's, you're hot now. If you got... Hey, did you know? If you got to have a birthday party at McDonald's, you're hot now. If you got to have a birthday party at McDonald's, guess what? Oh, you're hot now. If you got to have a birthday party... So, there's a sort of, like, Twitter tweet template thing where it mentions something that would happen to some people in childhood, and they would say, if this thing was the case for you in your childhood or whatever, you're hot now. So if you were, for instance, someone really into this one movie or something, you're hot now. If you were really into whatever. So the McDonald's Corporation has taken that sort of template. I'm just explaining the joke here. The McDonald's Corporation has taken that kind of template. And they've changed it so that it's about a McDonald's. So if you had a party at a birthday party at McDonald's, then you're hot now. It doesn't really work. This wouldn't be a hit tweet. This wouldn't be a hit tweet. Because it doesn't really. You can't pick something that would have been extremely common. You can't just say, if you had a green shirt, you're hot now. Hey, you know what? If you had, if as a child growing up, you had a hat at some point, guess what? You're hot now. Oh, it's Birdie, and Birdie is sending a text. Bestie, help! I'm stuck in telephone wires by the arches. SOS! This is actually an emergency situation. This is an emergency situation right here. Birdie, I'm coming for you. What? For real? How? The McNugget buddies dared me to jump off the roof with some balloons, and I totally sent it. Ah! Totally sent it. Yeah. OMG, K, on my way. Level 2-1, here we go. Welcome to World 2 of Grimace's birthday. World 2, the background scrolling seems to be incorrect. That's not how that should scroll. That's fine, whatever. Parallax scrolling logic is hard sometimes. Oh! I missed the balloon! That's it, I'm ending it all. I need that balloon. I need the balloon. I got the balloon! I got 500 points! Oh no, another balloon! Oh my god. Can I get up there? Yeah. But, oh no, a squirrel! What in the world? Oh no! I'm ending it all. I need my balloons! I need to get every balloon. Da 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 da! Oh no. I didn't mean to do it that time. Da 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 da! I'm loving it. Life. Live, laugh, loving it. McDonald's. Whoop. Ba-da-da-da-da. When you hear that sound, ba-da-da-da-da. It's time to... Oh no! Time to put a big old burger in your mouth. I'm out of here. When you hear that sound, it's time to go find a dead animal. Shove it in your gut. Wa-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, baby. Alright, we gotta be careful, because we really need that balloon. Oh, no! Alright, well, I don't make the rules. I need every balloon. I need every single balloon. It's a choking hazard for birds. The plastic. It's important public safety thing. Birds are a part of the public. Get balloon first. They won't let me get the balloon first. Alright, but I think... Oh no! Alright. I have to time it right. This is a hard balloon to get. Hello, I'm a Grimace speedrunner. I'm gonna show you some strats today for Grimace speed running. We gotta do something something called the squirrel bounce. We gotta do the drop bounce squirrel. Oh no, I did it. Oh, I got it. I got the balloon. All right. Hold A, got it. Oh god. Oh my god, no! I'm sure someone has speedrun this already. Oh, absolutely. There's 100% there's speedrunners of this game. No! Yeah, we're not gonna get a very good score at the end of this. I keep dying. Grimace keeps plummeting to the earth and being resurrected. Got the balloons. Got that balloon. Oh no! Okay, I got that balloon. I almost missed that balloon. I gotta be careful about the balloons. There's nothing there. Alright. But that bird's got a spike on its head. Oh no, a balloon! Okay. That's a dangerous looking bird. Let me tell you what. Oh, there's gonna be a balloon there. Oh no! That's alright. Sometimes you die. That's the lesson of the Grimace game. Sometimes, no matter how famous you are, no matter how much people love your milkshakes, sometimes you die. Sometimes it's all over. Life is done. Whoop. 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 Up. Not quite. Alright. Keep getting those balloons, Grimace. You have to get every balloon. It's important. It's important for the financial future of the McDonald's Corporation. Every balloon, Grimace. If you miss a single balloon, Grimace, there is no forgiveness. There is no forgiveness. You did it. Congratulations. How many milkshakes did we get? I feel like we got them all. Yeah, we got every milkshake. Well, that's wonderful. We've done such a good job here. I can't believe it. Grimace, you've done good work, Grimace. Grimace, I believe in you. I think you'll do good works in the future. Grimace. I've got some things to tell you, Grimace. They're very important. It's about the future of the McDonald's Corporation. Grimace, there are these things, and they're eating at the lifeblood of McDonald's. They're called labor unions, Grimace. They're called labor unions. You know how you went out and popped all those balloons for McDonald's? We need you to go out and pop some labor unions, Grimace. We need you to go out and pop some unions. They're eating at our blood, Grimace. You don't want that. You don't want the labor unions eating your blood, do you? You've got to get rid of them, Grimace. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it. I am gonna give you assorted munitions. You're on your own after this, Grimace. Level 2-2. Grimace is in some sort of bubble. Another balloon. Alright. When do you think the bubbles are gonna come into play? Ah! Ah! Alright. That's a big bubble. Wow. Well, I can just stand on this forever, huh? Have you heard of union busting? Yeah, Grimace, have you heard of union busting? It's completely legal, Grimace, don't worry about it. Platforming is getting more complicated here. Oh god, no! Grim. You get to play in the ball pit as a kid. Yeah, I played in the ball pit. I mean, I don't have any special memories of it, but I'm sure that happened. I don't have any special ball pit memories. Oh no! Well, you gotta go, Grimace, sorry. I don't make the rules. I didn't go to the McDonald's playpen or whatever all that often as a kid. That wasn't really my scene. You know, Chuck E. Cheese. Well, when I was growing up, we didn't have a Chuck E. Cheese nearby, but we did have a Chuck E. Cheese ripoff, where the mascot was a hippopotamus. It was essentially exactly like a Chuck E. Cheese, except with a hippopotamus. There was a hippopotamus. It was a pizza place with a hippopotamus mascot, an arcade, a big ball pit, and slides, and all the other indoor stuff. Oh, Marcus, thank you for the $2. I broke my arm at my 6th birthday party at McDonald's. Rest in peace, your arm. That sucks. Oh, no. Well, gotta go, Grimace. That's a bad place to break an arm. You're there to have a wonderful time, and your arm gets broken instead. I'm sorry you have those two memories. Yep. Alright, got that balloon. What was I talking about before the broken arm thing? Oh no! Yeah. I was talking about the hippopotamus place. I did not break my arm at the hippopotamus place. Marcus, thank you for the $2. I was always surprised that parents didn't sue. Yeah, it's McDonald's. They got the money. I'm in favor of suing corporations. Any chance. any chance you get. Most of the lawsuits that have happened against McDonald's have been completely legitimate, regardless of the way the press have covered them. But I would also support illegitimate lawsuits against the McDonald's Corporation. They steal enough money. Send some of it back. Anyway, yeah, I went to the hippopotamus world. It was this hippopotamus place. and it was like Chuck E. Cheese's, but hippopotamus based. And I loved the place. I couldn't get enough. Boy, at a birthday party, I would love to go to the hippopotamus world, the indoor park, hippopotamus theme. I love to play the arcade games and go through the plastic slides and what have you. And, oh, it was such a good time. And that's the ball pit that I remembered having the most fun in. The hippopotamus one. Oh no, 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 that bird again. I really gotta get this balloon. I've set this as a goal for myself. The game isn't telling me I need these. But I'm telling myself. Anyway, one time we went to the hippopotamus place and it was gone. The hippopotamus place was closed down. There was later a big news story about it. A big news story about this hippopotamus place. Because apparently the owners owed a large amount of rent. And instead of paying the rent for their hippopotamus establishment, they simply skipped town, as it were. They skipped out of town. They left town. They didn't tell any of the employees they were leaving. They just got out of Dodge. They just left. I'm in a big balloon now. Oh, there's one of those balloons. All right. So yeah, the hippopotamus place was gone forever after that. Oh, wait. Gotta pause things for a second because we are 1/2 of the way through the stream. You know what that means. 1/2 of the way through the stream, it's time to celebrate a birthday. Now, I know this is, we're playing Grimace's birthday, but it's not actually Grimace's birthday today. It's not really Grimace's birthday, but there is someone whose birthday it is today, that's right. Logan, happy birthday, Logan. It's Logan's day today. Let's see what the machine has to say. To Logan. Good to know. Thank you, birthday machine. The data's been calculated. Time to see what the machine's got to say to Logan. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? 188. How about your letter? All over the place. What's the weather like, Logan? Windy. I'm gonna say this is windy. Any of this hatch an egg? Oh. We got a cake recipe. Birthday machine has calculated the perfect cake just for Logan. Here's the ingredients. 2 kilograms gluten-free teff flour. Interesting. 12 tablespoons cinnamon. So far, this could very well be a cake. 11 dates. All right, I've actually made cakes with dates before. When the pandemic began, I started getting some delivery boxes of vegetables and fruits and stuff from local farms or whatever. And some of them were dates. Some of the stuff I got were dates. And I was like, what am I going to do with dates? And I came up with a cake recipe. I came up with a cake recipe that involved dates, and it was delicious. It was very good. Anyway, I can't wait for you to experience this cake, Logan, given the dates. 9 love listens. I don't know what that is. I think you need more. You need some sugar in this. You know what? Maybe that's the love listen. Maybe love listens is sugar. Directions. Aerate ingredients. Spend 194 moments wishing you could see the big foot. This feels like this is... This feels like a Grimace wish. Get ready for dessert. Ready for dessert, baby. That's what the dates are for. Yeah, I guess that's what the dates are for. You know what? Dates are pretty sugary. Birthday machine look to the stars. Determine that your friend constellation is the enchanting orb. Enemy star, Xi star, number 2792. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. Let's look at the charts. No. Everyone gather round. It's time to sing. To who? Logan, of course. Please join me if you can. Happy birthday to Logan. It collides here for Logan. The knife must be hidden. It must get worse, Logan. Birthday shifts to say Logan. We must never cheer, Logan. The window to heaven. This juice, it tastes right. Boy, does it. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Logan. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art.
I love you.
I like it. Simple work, but very evocative. Horse and a donut on a stone path. Beautiful. Happy birthday, Logan. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. We now continue the adventures of Grimace, who is suspended in a large bubble currently. Grimace is in a big bubble. We've got to avoid the boids. That's how I say birds. We have to avoid the boids. And we have to get all the balloons. That's very important for the boids. The boids think that we're an enemy, but we're a friend. We're trying to protect the birds. We're trying to protect them from the dangers of the harmful plastic. You set balloons off and they go up in the air, and then the plastic comes back down and the animal chokes on it and they die. Oh no, we only have 7 seconds left. We're not making it through this. I'm sorry, Grimace. Oh, maybe we are. We just did it. Unbelievable. Incredible. Surprise! HBD, Grimace. That's happy birthday. Wow. All right, so what's happening here is Birdie, who is a big chicken. Birdie, a big chicken, has taken 3 chicken nuggets. Nuggets cut out of the body of some other chicken and ground up. And then brought to life as if they're golems. She has taken these nuggets that represent the bodily remains of... of others of her kind, brought to life through some sort of ancient magics. And she's tied them to balloons. She's tied them up. One of them has an H, one of them has a B, one of them has a D. In the correct order, you can interpret these letters as saying, happy birthday. She's done this for Grimace. This is just how much she cares for Grimace. Chickens can and will eat other chickens. There you go. It's all in character for a chicken. Birdie has no problem killing and eating other chickens. Birdie has no issues whatsoever with the murder and consumption of others of her kind. She'll do it. She'll kill them just for the thrill of it. She'll kill them just because she's bored. This is who Birdie is. If you want to be Birdie's friend, you'll have to accept this. Really, it's unreasonable of you to ask for Birdie to live against her nature. Her nature is murder. Oh, Birdie, this is literally insane. Alright, this is the only line in the game I like. It's got the same qualities as all the lines I don't like. Except... Except... having this said exactly after my big speech about Birdie with the, with the nuggets. Imagining Grimace saying this to Birdie, suspending the corpses of her fellow birds. I like it in that context. All right. Just get me out of here so you can blow out those candles. And I need a shake. Birdie needs a shake. Birdie needs a shake. Birdie needs a shake. Yay, Grimace. Choose your cake and blow out the candles. Don't forget to make a wish. Don't forget to make a wish. Grimace, don't forget to make a wish. Little Grimace baby. Choose your cake. This one looks like a sheet cake with Grimace candles. This seems like a pretty standard cake. This one is a bunch of chicken nuggets. Is this just a bunch of chicken nuggets? This is not a cake. This is the chicken nuggets. This is what looks like a little child Ronald McDonald with 2 balloons. Grimace would not pick that cake. Grimace does not have a friendly relationship with Ronald McDonald. I guess we'll choose the nuggets. Have you ever had a McDonald's birthday party, or has your whole life been boring? This is from Christian Cola. Have you ever had a McDonald's birthday party, or has your whole life been boring? I'm going to do this as a chat poll. I'm going to ask this as a chat poll. Have you ever had a I'll write how it's written here. This is probably too many characters. Have you ever had a McDonald's birthday party, or has your whole life been boring? Oh, it all fits. That's good. Yes, I have had a McDonald's party. No, my life has been boring. All right, here we go. I'm starting the poll, everyone. I'm starting the poll. Have you ever had a McDonald's birthday party, or has your whole life been boring? Results are coming in. We're getting results from all around the world. People around the entire planet are currently voting in this. We're getting a representative sample of the entire Earth right here. People from all around. People tune into this from countries around the world. There's no place on the planet that's safe from the video game valley. They're all watching. Everyone's watching. All right, the results are coming in. The results are coming in. We're getting results in. I'll let it run for another couple seconds, and then I'm going to cut it off. So vote now. Vote now if you want to. The opportunity is about to slip away from you, and I apologize for that. We're just about done. We're just about ready to accept all the votes and see the final results. It's just about complete. Votes are still coming in. I feel bad pressing the end poll, but I've got to do it. I've got to do it. All right, the poll has ended. Sorry to everyone who wasn't able to participate in this poll. The results are coming in. The winner is no, my life has been boring. 52%. Life has been boring. Interesting. Second place is Sphere with 31%. And third place, yes, I have had a McDonald's party. 16%. 16%. Yeah, as I suspected, this is not a cake. This is simply not a cake. This is a bunch of nuggets. Time's up, bonus points, 4,200. Happy birthday, Grimace. You can blow the candles out too? Oh, I didn't realize. That's fine. Here's our final totals. We missed 5 Grimace shakes. Best birthday ever. Has Jason had a McDonald's birthday party? No, I have not. I haven't had a McDonald's birthday party, but there has been a couple of times in which, so my parents got a divorce when I was 4 years old. I was 4 years old. My father left. He just kind of vanished one day. I didn't see him again until I was 12 years old. But he started visiting occasionally when I was 12. So my father would come, and sometimes it would be on my birthday. Sometimes he would arrive on my birthday and he would take me to McDonald's. So I didn't have a McDonald's birthday party, but I would go to McDonald's on my birthday. My father would bring his talking drum with him. He was yeah, one of the best talking drum players in Florida. He played the talking drum. It's a drum that has these cords around the side. You hold it in your in between your arms and you squeeze it, and as you squeeze it, the tone of the drum changes. So you hit the drum with this little curved mallet, and with one hand, and use your other hand to also do some beats. And depending on how much you're squeezing, the tone goes either up or down. It's a complicated drum to play. There's not a lot of people who play it particularly well, but my father was a great player. There's a type of very political Haitian music that uses the talking drum, and my dad was in a Haitian band where he played the talking drum. He's not from Haiti. He's not. He's one of the whitest looking people in the entire world, but there's not a lot of talking drum players. So he had been walking around Miami with his talking drum, just sort of playing the drum, just kind of playing it as you do. And he came upon a Haitian group that was practicing, and he just sort of walked up to them and started jamming out with them. And they were like, "Hey, we actually need a talking drum player. Would you like to join the band?" And he said, "Sure, of course." And so he was in the band for a while. There was a revolution going on in Haiti at the time. They blindfolded him, took him into a car to a secret recording space. It was secret because the people who were recording had hits out on them from the current government that was being overthrown at the time. And he recorded a number of songs that ended up getting some heavy play on radio stations that were taken over, and had all this very revolutionary music being played. My father in the background jamming on the talking drum. Anyway, he would bring this talking drum with him to the McDonald's when we would go. So I would walk in. I'd be 12, 13, 14 years old, something like that. And we'd go into the McDonald's. My dad would have his talking drums. He'd be playing on it in the McDonald's. And you know what? Most of the time it was pretty awkward, you know, as a teen. Every once in a while magic would happen, though. For instance, this one time when we went into a McDonald's, the person who was taking our order happened to be recently come to the United States from Haiti. And not only was very familiar with the music that my dad wanted to talk to him about, but was actually familiar with the specific music my dad had actually played on. So they had a nice conversation there, and that felt very special and magical. So anyway, I have not had a McDonald's birthday party, but but I have had McDonald's birthday experiences. All right, I guess we'll do free skate. Free skate time. We have all the time in the world. All the No, of course I can't just get up. You can't just get up. You can get up just fine. You just have to push any button and you get up. But it's fun to just pretend to be dead sometimes. You ever do that? You ever just kind of lie around? I'm gone. I'm no more from this world. You're a drum like your father's drum. Yeah, yeah, I got two talking drums. He was the kind of he's still alive. I shouldn't say was. I'm talking about the past events. I was saying was. He's still alive. Don't worry about my father. He's the kind of guy who, when he would get you a birthday present, he would get you something that he liked. Not like he would just give you a thing that he liked, and often a thing that he already had. It's like he's coming for your birthday. Let's grab something on the way out the door. So I got a lot of drums. I couldn't really play them. I did play the talking drum is probably the drum that I'm the best at playing, which is a funny thing. It's a funny thing to have the one drum that you can play in any bit be the talking drum. There's actually one recording of me playing the talking drum. Let me see if I can find that. You can actually download it on the Charlie the Unicorn Grand Finale soundtrack, which is on filmcow.itch.io. There's a track on there. Wait, let me see. There's a track on there, you don't really hear it in the grand finale all that much, but it happens, it's playing when Nyx is by that big pipe, and it's saying, just go in the tube. Go in the tube. Just go in the tube. That's a song the song that's playing there is a song I had written specifically to play the talking drum over. Let me play it for you. 1 second. I'm not a great talking drum player. I'm not a great talking drum player, but here's there's the talking drum. talking drum. I'm a great talking drum. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what the talking drum sounds like. Not being played well. Once again. But that is what it sounds like. You can imagine what a better player sounds like. Very fun, warbly sound, yeah. Listen to this song, my CD in my car today. Nice. Yeah, I like this song. I think it was played beautifully, but I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. Yeah, see, I grew up the child of a great talking drum player. Who spent a large portion of his life training on how to play the talking drum. What the heck is a talking drum? I described it a little bit earlier. It's a drum with various chords around the side that you can squeeze. Let me see if I can find someone, like a visual of someone playing the talking drum. Oh yeah, I found someone. Yeah, here's like an actual talking drum master playing the talking drum. So you can see it has like you can't see the chords on the side right now, but you squeeze them and it changes the pitch. Yeah, listen to that. This guy's rocking it out, absolutely. This guy's killing it. There's so many great sounds you can make with this drum. It's truly an extraordinary instrument. Yeah, so I recommend looking into talking drum stuff, if you have any interest. It's a great instrument. But yeah, still used to this day. There's a lot of interesting musicians doing a lot of interesting stuff with the drum, both traditional and newer stuff. Yeah, 10 out of 10 drum stuff. 10 out of 10. It's I wish there were Grimace shakes in this free stuff. I mean, going around and doing the skating and whatever is fine, but I wanted to get more of those Grimace shakes. I wanted to collect more Grimace shakes. I want more ding-dang Grimace shakes. Score attack. skip to that level to try to find them all. Yeah, I'll just start a whole other game. I don't need to skip levels. The levels are pretty short. And we've still got a half hour left in this stream. Has such variety. I wonder how many music genres someone could put the talking drum in. Yeah, we never found out who this is, by the way. The mystery continues. You think that's like a self-portrait? You think whoever made this game, you think put a photo of himself in there? I think that's a self-portrait. They're friends. Yeah, it could be a friend. Could be a self-portrait. I'd love to know who is the person in the Grimace game. Who's the person in the Grimace game? We need to discover the identity of this person. We don't. That would be weird. Well, we need to track down this person. I will not rest. Until this person is tracked down. I will find you. I will find you. Let's dox the person from the Grimace game, Jason. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We gotta dox the we gotta dox the person from the Grimace game. I'm gonna hack into the CIA, and I'm gonna use their facial recognition technology to do a deep search for this person. What does Jason and Sniper Wolf have in common? This is gonna be the thing that everyone gets mad at me over. I was just tracking down the person from the Grimace game. I was just tracking down the living location of the Grimace game person. I was tracking them down for no nefarious reason. I just wanted to know who they were, where they lived. Everything about this person. Use the security camera pigeon to find the person in the Grimace game. I gotta use every resource available to me. Ba-da-da-da-dow. Isn't doxing if you just do it for yourself and don't release it publicly. This is true. It's not doxing at that point. It is technically still stalking, but it's not it's not doxing. I'm running out of time. That's fine. Who needs time? Not Grimace. Ah. Oh, time's up. Time's up for Grimace. Time's up for Grimace. Oh. What would my Grimace movie be? I've written a Batman screenplay. I don't know if you know this. I wrote a feature-length Batman screenplay. It's on the Patreon right now. Feature-length film featuring Batman. He becomes convinced that Joe Biden is going to ban Yowie. He convinced Joe Biden's going to ban yaoi, and he's working his stuff. By the way, I had a moment where I was worried I was mispronouncing the word yaoi. So I looked it up. I looked out how to pronounce yaoi, and I came across a number of people with very strong opinions on how yaoi should be pronounced. All of the strong opinions were differing. There was a number of wildly different opinions as to what the correct pronunciation of yaoi should be. There is no official English pronunciation, so really, yaoi is fine. Some people think it should be yo hui. Some people think it should be yaoi. I looked up some videos of people in Japan saying it, and it, to my ear, it sounds like yaoi, but but I don't really have the ear for that sort of stuff, so. Yahweh. It should be Yahweh. Yahweh is the correct pronunciation. You should say Yahweh. Anyway, I'm gonna keep saying it Yowie. I gotta keep saying Yowie. I found a number of videos of other people saying it, and they were all saying it Yowie. I feel like this is probably one of those things where there's a it's like how it's not pronounced anime, it's anime. It's not manga, it's manga. It's not yaoi, it's yaoi. But also it's fine if you say anime or manga or yaoi, because you're saying it in the United States of America, and that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, Batman becomes convinced that Joe Biden is planning on banning yaoi. He's got to put a stop to this. How many of these did I actually get? I haven't gotten all of these. I'm not going to get all of these. I think this is the hardest part of the game, trying to get every shake in this area. Oh no. No. My wife pronounces karaoke like they would in Japan. I make fun of her every time. How do they say karaoke in Japan? I might want to start pronouncing it like that. Yeah, I might start doing that myself. There we go. Karaoke? Karaoke. 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 Oh, I probably won't remember that, so You're all safe from hearing me say it a bunch. You're all safe from hearing me say that over and over again. Dun, dun. 10 seconds. Yeah, we're out of time. Just have to hear you say yowie repeatedly instead. Yeah, yowie. 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 You ever look up a word, see how a word is pronounced, and you get that French guy? You know what I'm talking about, the French guy. It's like a French guy. There's this French guy. I think he's French. He might not be French. I'm pretty sure he's French. Anyway, this French guy he's got like 10 million pronunciation videos. If you're looking up a word, you probably have stumbled upon his stuff. He's been wildly successful. He's made so much money on YouTube off of this. And he uses it to buy expensive wines, which is great. There's an article about him. He just spends all day making these pronunciation videos and buying expensive wine. That's his life. It's such a good life. Like, what a position to find yourself in. Flexus, thank you for the $5. Well, we got one more than last time. My in real life name is derived from the Hebrew name meaning my God is Yahweh. But from now on, I'm gonna say it means my God is Yahweh. Perfect. I don't think it's a coincidence that Yahweh and Yahweh are so similar. That the words are so close. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think there's something divine about Yahweh. There's a bit of the divine in the Yahweh. 1 second. I'm currently looking up something very important. It's extremely important. You will understand. You will understand. 1 moment.
We are looking at how to pronounce this Japanese anime term, also known as boys' love, which is a genre of fictional media originating in Japan that features homoerotic relationships between male characters. How do you go about pronouncing it? Yaoi. 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 Here are more videos on how to pronounce many useful Japanese anime terms and anime character names. All of those words that you may want to hear and nail the pronunciation of. See you there.
Yeah, I'd love to hear this one. This is important.
We are looking at how to pronounce this Japanese anime and Japanese manga term ahegao. 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 Ahegao.
Thank you.
Ahegao. Ahegao.
Oh!
We are looking at how to pronounce this word.
Oh, he's getting all
meaning
sexy with it.
wife in Japanese. Or at least, this is the way some Japanese people say wife. Especially in the manga and anime communities. How do you go about pronouncing it?
Are you part of
Waifu.
the manga or anime
Waifu.
community?
Pretty straightforward once you know. Waifu. And now you know. Here are more videos on how to pronounce more Japanese names and words whose pronunciations aren't exactly always obvious. I'll see you there to learn more.
Thank you. Here's the guy, by the way.
This video has been sponsored by...
No, close. Here's the guy. This is Wine. He's on Instagram. Hashtag Wine. He's living his best life. All right, dang it, I gotta log in. There he is with his YouTube trophy. His YouTube trophy is with his various wines. He just loves wine. He just loves wine and doing YouTube pronunciations. He's one of the most French-looking guys I've ever seen in my life, and I'm glad he's having a good time. Glad things are working out for this guy. I've got to figure out a thing in which I can do 10 million little videos on. It's hard work, don't get me wrong. You wouldn't expect it to be, but it is actually significant. It's a lot of work. But, you know, once you get a groove going. Once you get a groove going. Make a video for every free sound effects. Yeah, I can do a video for each and every single one of my sound effects that I've put out. I suppose I could do that. People do put up videos for sound effects, but it's mostly like famous sound effects. It's mostly sound effects that people would already be searching for. Got it. We got 15 minutes left in the stream. What do I think of the Grimace's birthday game? I feel as though there is a sort of soulless corporate aspect to it. But the sprite art is very good. The music I enjoy for the most part as well. I think there are elements of it that have a fun quality to it. Yeah. I feel like it serves its function as an advertisement for the Grimace Shake, which is no longer available. In terms of promotions, it's not one that I hate any more than I do any kind of corporate thing. I'm glad to have played it. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Brad, for sending this along. This game was funded and produced precisely so people would stream it. Yeah, I wouldn't have streamed this while the Grimace Shake was still on sale. But streaming this well after the promotion is done, when it's old news. People are done with the Grimace thing. People had their fun, they had their laughs, they had their memes. The McDonald's Corporation made millions of dollars on Grimace Shakes. And now here we are, in the far future, months later, examining the remnants. The fact that this is a physical cartridge is impressive in its own way. Yeah, the most interesting thing to me, I believe that there's some sort of like tool that they use that's like, I don't think they did this in assembly. I think there's some like common Game Boy, dang, yeah, whatever, development tool that's used for homebrew these days that they used for this. But it is impressive that they used that instead of going with, you know, just a retro aesthetic. That was aesthetic only. Using a modern game engine. Game Boy Studio, easy to use Game Boy dev tool, led to a lot of neat indie Game Boy games. There you go, Game Boy Studio. Ugh, I keep forgetting, I gotta wait. Parallax at the top of the screen confuses me. Yeah, they've done the parallax incorrectly. It's fine, it's one mistake. Anyone actually have any of the ill effects of consuming the Grimace Shake? Yeah, anyone here get real sick from the Grimace Shake? I know the meme was that you drank the Grimace Shake and you died. That was the meme. I imagine not a lot of people actually got sick from it. It's just it was just a vanilla milkshake with some vaguely berry flavored powder added to it. It was a vanilla shake with berry. And they sell vanilla shakes all the time, but there's nothing from the berry powder that would have gotten people all sick. Grimace Shake dying memes are some of the funniest videos I've ever seen. Yeah. People are very imaginative. People are very clever. People are very funny. There's a lot of joy to be had from people. Corporations, not so much. The memes that the corporations attempt to force into the public consciousness are generally not all that great. But what people do, when people take the reins away, they start doing their own thing. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it this time. Dang it. But yeah, good community memes came out of this, if nothing else. And a lot was added to the general Grimace lore in the public consciousness. you think... I kind of feel like the McDonald's Corporation is savvy enough to not do this. But you think there's any possibility of them attempting to strike lightning twice? Have lightning strike twice and do Birdie's birthday next year or something, find some other character and try the same gimmick. I don't think they will. I think that they're too savvy for that. They know it won't have the same effect. I don't think that they would actually do it. I think the McDonald's Corporation in general has been very good in terms of their advertisements, in terms of their marketing strategies in general. They have wildly expensive and more importantly competent marketing teams. I don't think they would make that mistake. I think that's a amateur mistake. All right, let's pick a different cake. We'll pick the Grimace cake. I'm gonna blow out the candles this time too. $5,800 points. Nice. Corporations will do anything for money, though. It's not that they wouldn't do anything for money. It's that they're smart enough to know they wouldn't make money on that. This is what I'm talking about. Is that McDonald's would kill half the world if it would make the money. I'm saying it won't make the money, and they know it won't. Something like this, it works out, and you're happy it works out. You're excited that it works out. It has made you more money than your predictions. But also, it's an expensive endeavor to do something like this, and it costs a lot to put all this together. And if it doesn't hit, then you lose money instead of gain money, and you've wasted, more importantly, an opportunity to make money some other way. I don't think that they would do this sort of gimmick again. I think that they would do some other gimmick. Something entirely different. Such as killing half the world. Turning half of the world into goo and then grinding up all the goo into a big vat. A big goo vat. And feeding it to the other half of the world. Well, thank you, Brad, for sending this game in. Appreciate it, Brad. Thank you for sending in this physical cartridge of the Grimace birthday video game. Appreciate it. Had a good time streaming. Mostly it was an opportunity for me to razz on the McDonald's Corporation. But that's how it goes. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be playing Stranglehold on the Xbox 360. Stranglehold. Stranglehold on the 360. We play licensed games on Mondays, and I think this counts as a licensed game. It's a sequel. It's a sequel to a film. So it's not itself based on a movie. But it is a sequel to a movie. What was the original movie called? Hard Boiled, yeah. John Woo. A sequel to a John Woo film. Hard Boiled. It's a sequel to Hard Boiled? Yeah. It's a sequel to Hard Boiled. Stranglehold is a very decent Max Payne clone. Yeah. I played half the game. I never beat Stranglehold. It's the sort of game that gives an extremely good first impression, and it kind of gets old after a little bit. It starts to grind on a bit. But I do have a lot of fondness for it. Movies kind of do after a while too. I can see that. Well, I guess we're done. Thank you again, Brad. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Yeah, I suppose I'm done. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.